I think it's a testament to how awesome real LEGO is, that these LEGO games are awesome too. There's just something so appealing about collecting the shiny LEGO pieces, breaking apart LEGO structures only to make something completely different out of them. It's that act of creation and creativity that makes LEGO so great. And even though they limit that, it's also what makes LEGO games so great. Well, that and, you know, freaking Doc Brown.
If this is a town, where are all the streets?
Where we're going, we don't need streets.
No, I'm very familiar with, like, basic LEGO. I'm less familiar with all the sets and the marketing things that spin from those sets. Like, I have no idea what Legends of CHIMA is. All I know is the main character looks like Lino, and that's awesome. Oh, and, the game's good, too. It's a good game. Ho! So this is one of those games with a freaking paragraph for a title. It's called LEGO, Legends of CHIMA, LAVAL's Journey. If those words mean something to you, I'm sure you're pretty excited about this. And you should be. It's an awesome game. It's the classic LEGO formula, but applied to a slightly larger adventure game. In fact, it's a little bit like a linear Zelda game, but made of LEGO.
Give it up, Cragger.
You win, LAVAL. I surrender. You're just way too powerful. But now, you've used your only Chi orb. And soon, I'll have triple Chi power.
Before it's all said and done, you'll actually play as a bunch of characters, which is another classic LEGO move, but your main guy is LAVAL. See, because the game's named after him. And hey, he is a lion! Not only that, he's got a crazy sword! How this isn't copyright infringement, I'll never know. The gameplay is going to be very familiar to anyone who's played a LEGO game before. The environments are just filled with these little LEGO studs, and half the fun comes from just collecting them. It's almost beyond your control. You're just compelled to keep collecting. And of course, there's also lots of destructible objects within those environments. Destructible because they're made of LEGO. Wish I lived in a LEGO world. I'd build a mansion on a green base plate. Of course, sometimes those destructible things can be rebuilt into new things, which help you progress. Same drill as any LEGO game. I guess if there's a difference, it's that this one feels like it has a bit more combat. Of course, it's also placed into a slightly different structure. So rather than just, you know, this linear string of levels, the game actually has a bit of freedom. There's more than a dozen worlds, but you have to make the trip on your own. There's this hub world with shops and stuff. Again, it's another LEGO game, but with a slightly bigger adventure game feel.
Where could it be? I was busy cleaning my sword when I was asked to report for guard duty, and now I can't remember where I put it. How can I guard anything without my sword?
And as such, it carries with it the same pluses and minuses you might expect. It's charming, it's funny, it's fun, mindless gameplay, but the combat is still just a button-mashing marathon. The game can still get repetitive, and the worlds tend to stretch thin ideas a little further than they should. But on the whole, it's another really fun LEGO game, with some surprisingly nice production values, given that it's on a handheld. Like I said, I don't know what Legends of CHIMA is, and even I enjoyed this game. Critics of LEGO games won't be swayed, but if you like them, and if you like CHIMA especially, this is a game young gamers will have a hard time putting down. It's LEGO Legends of CHIMA, LAVAL's Journey, for the Nintendo 3DS.
I have to go after Cragger. He thinks he's found some kind of triple Chi power. We've got to stop him.
Triple Chi power?